See about the lighting here. Well, well, turn the sound off. How you guys doing? I'm gonna pick my daughter up at 5, and then we're gonna go to the gym and do some sparring. Thought I would just take a little time to work a few things out. I'm having a bad day. Not a bad day. A complicated day. You got Ego Lift and Bobby. Just you two. It's the way I like it. So they were showing me, you know how like I pretty much go out of my way to try to ignore everybody. Uh, and the guys send me messages. They send me like what other people are saying about me. You got the I guess a Wovey was talking shit about my sparring. The sparring videos, saying like how slow and and I wonder, does he realize that like when we're doing those days, it's just like touch sparring. We're like literally just going like a quarter speed. You know what I mean? Like that's not like an actual representation of a real fight. We're literally practicing on each other. What's up, runner boy? Runner boy's getting strong, man. Getting strong. Yeah, Sean. Yeah, so I do my best to try to ignore people outside of YouTube. I don't go to other people's channels. I don't watch their videos. And by other people, I mean people that talk about me. But these guys they send me the screenshots of the text messages and the comments, and I'm like, what do you want me to do? It's like they want the drama, they want me to make a reaction video, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make a reaction video for someone that gets 20 views. Like nobody knows who that dude is, and nobody knows who I am. Like, it's like, Sean, I'm doing all right. I'm in one of those weird days. West Coast crashed out on me because I said he doesn't lock out the overhead press. Well, he doesn't. It's kind of weird, man. It's like he'll come to your page and call you out for not being as strong as him or whatever, even though you have nothing to do with him and you're not competing against him. You're not even thinking about him. It's just weird. I don't know. Well, he came on my page yesterday on an alt account, and he was talking shit about my training. And I'm like, dude, like those videos where we're sparring in the gym, it's like we're literally barely touching each other. But tonight's gonna be a little different. We're gonna go pretty hard tonight. I'm gonna probably be wearing headgear and have to put a cup in and mouthpiece and all that. But even that is still not a full representation of real fighting. That just means we're going hard. There's going to be a coach there. You know what I mean? Like it's still going to be really monitored. But yeah, I'm kind of nervous about it. I think get the bags in there. So I just have to wait to pick my daughter up. So I have some nervous energy. So I thought I would just work on a few things. I said he doesn't have a lift over 225 counts. So I said that I told him he did. I've never seen him do a bench press over 315 that counted. And I told him that when you lift your ass in the air like you're doing a glute bridge, that's a decline bench. I've never seen him do a bench over 300 pounds that would count in competition. And normally, you know me, I'm not the type of guy that cares what somebody can lift. I don't give a shit. But if you're going to talk shit, Oh, Bob, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm going through like some sort of midlife crisis. Why am I doing this? You gotta work on. This is the boxing stance, right? This is Muay Thai. You gotta be able to check out. You want to check out. I've been checking this way, and that doesn't work because they just kick you in, and then it exposes you. So, like, you're supposed to check out. So you check in, you go, and then he'll, and then he'll go dink, or bop, and then it's all bad. Fitness King, what's up? He was showing his legs flexing in one video, but there was no muscle. I was confused. I think it's just because I'm a little on the lean side that people think that I'm a bodybuilder, so they'll point things out like my calves or whatever. They're like, you need to work your calves out. I'm like, I really don't. If it'll help me squat more, I'll do it. That's the thing is I actually do work my calves out. I just don't really train them to get bigger. I guess I have legs like a sprinter, which makes sense because that's what I used to do. I think Runner Boy was talking about. Whoa, yeah, I knew he was talking about like people have shown me clips of him doing like growling, like he'll growl into the camera, or he's shirtless, and it's just like, wow, that's really hard to look at. But I don't know. To each their own. I am not even judging the man. Like honestly, I would be his biggest advocate if he wasn't for some weird reason calling me out all the time. Like I don't know, what does he want from me? I don't I don't understand what the obsession is. No, he's a Mason, so he's a Satanist then. Come up to Canada. What are you talking about? Like, that's weird. You're 50, my guy. Like, why are you calling people out on the internet like you're a 14-year-old playing Halo 3? We used to be playing Halo 3 and you get teabagged. You remember the old teabagging? And then the guy's like, I'll fucking find you. I'll find you and I'll kill you and your whole family. Like, people used to just lose their shit in the lobby. That's what he's doing. Isa Salmis. Isa Salmis? Is that how you say that? What's going on? What flag is that? I don't have glasses and I'm having a hard time seeing. I see it's red with a crescent. Is that a star? I can't quite make that out. Help me out here. Which flag is that? Ego lift. What is up? Where'd you go? You over here talking shit. You left me. Oh, how'd your lifting go, Ego? What'd you get? What'd you end up getting? You know what? I I told Bobby I'm sparring tonight and I'm nervous because we're gonna go pretty hard. We're gonna put the headgear on and I'm probably gonna get my ass beat. So I'm a little apprehensive about it. So I think I got online. I was gonna try to work on the bag and do some stuff, but like honestly, I was just nervous, energy. So I was taking a shizit while you were talking shizit. Oh, RDL 513 times 8? Damn. Wait a minute. You did 513 pounds in a Romanian deadlift for 8 reps. That's like my numbers, dude. You're a strong motherfucker. Prophet Fierce sent me clips of his boxing because he was saying he was better than Bobby, and I'm not gonna lie, it was not good. I don't judge anybody. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. That's the difference. I would never I would never call like another person out. Say you just started boxing and you're hitting the bag, and let's say you're just like all fucked up. I mean, I'd be like, cool, man. You know, I'd be like maybe if you were interested, I might throw a suggestion your way, but I would never be like, I'm better than that guy. You know, it's like, okay. Like, first of all, bags don't hit back. But, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It's just weird to me. I just don't call other people out. You know, I don't ever say, like, I'm a better lifter than somebody or I'm stronger than you. I'm like, you're good lift. Like, who cares? Like, strength is relative, and it's relative to weight, and it's relative to years of experience, and we are where we're at. Like, I don't, you know, you lift, I lift, cool. Let's lift. I don't give a shit what your numbers are. Nirvana. I'm a gym junk and also a bodybuilder for almost a year. Loving this channel. Thank you, brother. Yeah. I thought with how much he was saying he was better than Bob, it was going to be really good. A Chong, go Birds. Am I saying that right? A Chong? You're 26 now, Nirvana. Nice. Um, I suspect Bob's a pretty good boxer because he's given me some tips on shadow boxing and stuff like that. And I suspect that Bob is out of practice. He probably hasn't done it in a while, but he knows what he's talking about. Nirvana, I'm not a dude. My bad. Hey, yeah. Sorry. It's a good name though. NNLM 25. What type of gear should I hop on? A bicycle. Yeah, I'm not giving anybody advice on PEDs. I'm a 50-year-old man, and I work through a clinic. I have a doctor, and you know, I get my blood work done regularly, and it's like I have a team. I literally have a team. I have a physical therapist. I have a sports doctor. I have an orthopedic surgeon. I got a board certified massage therapist, a chiropractor. And then, of course, I go through a clinic and I get my blood work done. And then I got my guy that I get my stuff from. But, you know, this is what I'll say. Like, if you're being serious, 25 years old, all you're going to do is mess your endocrine system up and you'll have reproductive issues. And there's a litany of complications that one could have. But then you got to really kind of break the conversation down farther. Like, what gear are we talking about? There's about 100 different compounds that do 100 different things. And each one of them has its own list of pros and cons, some more than others. How much you want to take, how long, you know, like, I don't know. What are your goals? What are you taking it for? Are you competing? Do you participate in a sport, or you just want to look better in the gym? So I would say, rule of thumb, Dr. Mike Israetel said nobody should take gear unless they've been training hard for 10 years. I disagree with that. I'm thinking you can probably tell if you do 5 solid years of hardcore training, you're gonna know. Bob would land that crazy uppercut and it would be over. Yeah, I can tell by watching him shadowbox. He knows what he's doing. Top Go, Goji. What's up? Thanks, Nirvana. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm old. Bobby for president. Gear, belt, singlet, wrist wraps, and possibly sleeves. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Brahma. It's an auto L. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Brahma. You're going to have to make a point. Context. I need context. How many hours of exercise do you get every day? Oh, well, if I wasn't talking to you fine people, I'd probably get done with what I need to do in about 30 minutes. But I train every day mostly because I like to do it, but you don't have to. You can do 3 days a week. I have a bench PR set for 3 weeks. Nice. What are you going to try to hit? Jerry Bravo, you have good hair. Have PEDs affected your hair? No. I don't take anything except for the PEDs I'm on, which is right now it's just like 200 milligrams of test and 100 milligrams of DHB. I cruise on that. That's my off competition cycle, and that's what I, depending on my blood work, I either take a little more or a little less. And then when I get closer to competition, we'll bump that up a little bit. Uh, but I don't take much. Like I'm 50 years old. Like and I'm a competitive powerlifter. I'm training to break records. So I don't judge people like whether you do or don't. That's cool. You know what I mean? I don't expect people to follow what I'm doing. And if you ask me an honest question, I'll give you an honest answer. Quanto aguenta no rito? 30 minutes, you look fantastic. Well, so my training, what is that, lice? I do kind of an HIT style, and as opposed to like say 5 sets of 5, I'll take that same weight and do 1 set to failure. So we'll do 3 warm-up sets, 3 working sets, 1 set to failure, and I'm done. Now anything I want to do on top of that, that's cool. That's accessories. But if I was in a hurry, all I would need to do is just bang that out and get on with my life, and I would be perfectly fine. OM Ranch, you look jacked. Thank you. Pietro, Vi Corinthians. I need subscribers, people. I'm trying to get to 7,000. So you find me mildly amusing. Anything over 120 kilograms, 265 pounds. Thank you. thank you for adding the Marine numbers. How are you able to achieve all this, Prince? Well, I'd be a liar if I didn't say genetics had a lot to do with it. If I didn't even work out, if I didn't train at all, I'm a pretty stocky guy. But I took to powerlifting, and I've been training super hard for 10 years. I was ranked top of the world for my age and weight. Like I think I was number 1 last year. I know I was for 50. When I was 49, I was ranked like 2 or 3. No, 3 or 4. Right up in top five in the world. And what do you think Rich Piana had in his arms? Implants. He did not use synthol. He had implants. What would one say is an appropriate age to take gear? Lice. We were just talking about that. I don't. It's not so much age. It's more of like, what are you trying to do? Because all the steroids in the world will only make you about a maximum 20% better than you are now. So I always tell people like you should if you've got a goal, if you're participating in a sport, you're a power lifter, you're an Olympic lifter, you whatever, fill in the blank, and you're trying to achieve something, and you think that PEDs are part of that equation, and only you can answer that. Uh, if you have a good case use for it, or you're a guy over the age of 40, like me, like I would say good solid 5-10 years of training. Well, 5 years of hard training. You're gonna know where you're at. Can you imagine? And 20% better is on the high side. The average is like 10 to 13%. Can you imagine yourself 13% better than you are right now? And is that worth fucking your endocrine system up and making permanent changes to your body that you cannot undo? Most people they don't go through what I go through. A doctor, blood work, all that stuff. They just start taking drugs. It's been my experience that the average guy, most guys hit me up that I work with in construction. Hey, you got a guy I could call? Yeah, I do. Oh, and they go buy their gear, and they just start shooting up, and they get on like a muscle and fitness forum, and they look at what all the other bros are doing, and they start doing that shit. They don't get their blood work done. They don't check their blood pressure. They don't get a physical. They have no idea. They just turn themselves into science experiments. And that's for what? What are you doing that for? I actually do have Viking genetics. My wife said that too. Do you take fish oil? OM Ranch. No, I do not. Omega 3s are awesome, and everybody should have them in their diet. Brian Shaw is legitimate. He's actually one of my favorite people. Fish oil. A lot of people overdo it on the fish oil, so you got to be careful. Everybody should have omega 3s in their diet, and fish oil is obviously a good way to do that. I am more of an advocate for actually adding fish to your diet. Like just eat salmon once or twice, or some kind of fish once or twice a week. Because you can overdo it on fish oil. I've been reading a lot of studies where people have been actually they've been taking an excess of fish oil and it causes problems. We best not to go by age, but by doctor or lab tests. Yeah. But so Bob, what are we talking about? Most people that go on gear are not low testosterone. They just want the results, right? Including me. I started with TRT because I was a legitimately low testosterone at the age of 45. But here's what happens when you go on TRT, you're going to plateau. I put on like 8 pounds of muscle mass, and then you're going to plateau just like a natural lifter. You're only going to go as much as the doctor prescribes you, and then you're going to even out. Your body will find an equilibrium. So what's a boy to do? Take more. Well, I've done 4 cycles since the age of 46. So I'm 50 now. So about one a year. I did 1 cycle a year roughly. And 3 of them have been very monitored and very carefully measured with a doctor. One of them, I just took a bunch of shit just to see what would happen. That was the first cycle I did. And boy, howdy, I got stronger, but I had side effects. I had bad acne. I started to get cramps. My blood pressure shot through the roof. There was a bunch of stuff. My cholesterol went up, and here I am. I'm like 46 years old. You can't be messing around like that. I got kids. I don't want to die. So I knocked that shit off. I don't do that anymore. What do you say about testosterone injections? I do them every week. I'm just really measured on what I do. Take a little tiny bit goes a long way. That's all. That's what I'm suggesting. How much do you weigh? Too fast for you? 220. 2 3 years to Dagestan and forget ecstasy. Brother, go 2 3 years to Dagestan and forget Dagestan. Isn't that where Khabib's from? Just blasting gears, almost a sure shot way to lower your life expectancy. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. You also have to figure think about it like this: gear makes your body go faster, more. So it has a oxidative stress. Essentially, it ages you. So you got to be careful with that too. Now, will a doctor prescribed amount of testosterone age you significantly? No, I don't think so. I think that if you're in the normal range of a normal human male, you'll be fine. But it's when you go above and beyond that you got to start thinking about things like that. What do they look for in blood tests? Well, there's 2 different types of blood tests I do. One of them is my hormones, testosterone, estradiol, estrogen, triglycerides. They look at your triglycerides, your cholesterol. They look at your creatine in your urine, which indicates kidney function. The other one is a normal checkup, blood work, and that is what you would do when you normally get a physical. Why do that? Well, now you're going to look at your cholesterol, you're going to look at your liver or your organ functions, and you want to get a baseline. Why is that? Well, you could be in a normal range, but still be trending upwards. So you go to the doctor, and let's say you're at 4.6 on creatine in the blood, which is in a normal range for a 50-year-old male, right? I'm pulling that number out of my ass. And then let's say I go back to the doctor 6 months later and I do that test and it's a 5. It's still normal range. Doctor says you're perfectly healthy. But if you didn't know that it was a 4.6 before, and you see it's starting to creep up, even though it's still in a normal range, you're getting worse. You can make corrective actions so that you keep staying in that normal range. Another thing to consider is as we get older, when you get your physicals done, your normal range for a 50-year-old is going to be way higher than a 20-year-old. For example, I would be considered a diabetic or a pre-diabetic if I was in my 20s, but I'm normal for a 50-year-old. Knowing that, I can now try to work on those health markers to get down to what a normal 20 or 30-year-old male would be. So it's just like, it's just good information. You can make informed decisions based on that. And you gotta have, it helps to have somebody, like a healthcare professional, to help you interpret that shit. I didn't see Ecstasy's messages. Are you natural? What are we talking about, Ronaldo? We're literally talking about that. No, I'm not natural. Uh, I'm 50 years old, man. Like, what's up, old fart? Hell yeah, there we go. Uh, Thanks, Zach. I appreciate it. Is he located in Oklahoma? No, I'm in Vegas, Oklahoma. I went to Fort Sill when I was going to school for artillery. Oklahoma is I don't want to say it's a shithole, but there's nothing to do. It's like the most boring state I've ever been in. What are we talking about? Are we doing online threats? I thought I caught something. Gen X Power, what's up, brother? Evening. What's your time zone, man? Kansas is pretty boring. Yeah. Yeah. Who, what, where? Thank you. I appreciate it. Throw me a subscription. Come back and visit me. Um, BBD. What is that? What's BBD? I should probably know. What's your favorite Nirvana song? Oh, they did the live album, and The Man Who Sold the World. Now that's obviously not a Nirvana song. That's uh what's his name? He passed away. Uh who, my brain's not working. One of my favorite artists. He was in the Labyrinth. Who's that? What's the guy's name? So they did no, Kurt Cobain's the guy who wrote "The Man Who Sold the World." Uh, Help me out here, Body Beatdown. David Bowie, thank you. Like my favorite artist of all time, and I couldn't think of his name. So Nirvana did a cover of David Bowie, and then they also did a Meat Puppets cover. Uh, what was that song called? That was a really good one. I really loved their Unplug album. I thought Nirvana's Unplug album was the shit. Uh, yeah. Where did you sleep last night? Right here. I fell asleep in the garage. What's the name of the song? The Meat Puppet song Nirvana covered. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like thinking, like, that is the name of the song, isn't it? Lake of Fire is great. Where the bad folks go when they die, they don't go to heaven where the angels fly. They go to a lake of fire and fry. See 'em again till the 4th of July. If I'm starting to go to the gym, how much time should my session range? I think any more than an hour, you're kind of burning yourself up, especially if you just begin. But if you're having fun and you're just farting around, there's really no time limit. Thoughts on carnivore diet? I think the carnivore diet's awesome. I don't know that it's great for powerlifting though. When I was doing carnivore, all my bloating went away. All the issues I had with digestive problems went away. But I don't know how great it is for top end strength. I don't know if you have to learn how to eat properly. Eric Lapointe, what's up? Zero, back again. 2 3-hour gym sessions come to Dagestan. I wind up doing 2 or 3 hour gym sessions because I talk to you guys, but how much of that am I actually working out? Uh, Wanted to stop in and say hi. I need to sign some tax papers. Hell yeah, brother. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. What is your favorite footballer or soccer player? I don't follow that sport. I'm sorry. Ronaldo? Is that or is he is that a name? Yeah, I don't I'm sad. I just don't follow soccer, football, as the rest of the world calls it. Do you like hockey? Yes, I used to play hockey. I used to play be a goalie. We have the Nevada has got the Las Vegas Knights, and I don't. I'm not a Knights. I don't dislike the Knights, but I historically have been a Blackhawks fan. You know, I used to follow sports religiously. I've got all the Bears gear in the world. I've got a Walter Payton jersey, uh, a poster of Mike Ditka. Um, but ever since they started playing Moneyball, where good players get traded and they make, you know what I mean? Like there's no team loyalty anymore. I find it hard to get invested in a team because players just go to the highest bidder now. What's your favorite movie? I know it's not my favorite movie, but every time anyone asks me that, the movie that pops into my head is Aliens, the second movie. And it's one of my favorite movies. Empire Strikes Back, like the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Favorite movie? What movie did I see that I really, really liked? The first John Wick was pretty good. I mean, they were all good, but they kind of got stupid after the first one. The premise, they didn't. I don't think they ever intended to make a second movie, so they came up with like some secret society bullshit, and I'm like, all right. The first one had a good premise, and then I think they just got dumber. Uh, I didn't really care. I liked the Matrix movies, but they too got a little bit ideological. Uh, I don't like being preached to. Let me see. What's a good? Well, there's the Terminator. That's a great movie. Rambo. Pick one. Rocky. Pick one. uh, uh, Juan Garcia. No, hell no. I'm not in Oklahoma. Where are people seeing that? Where are people? Oh, OKG. No, that's One Kick's gym. Nick Blomgren. One Kick Nick. He's a F1 Muay Thai champion. Okay, I was like, why do people keep asking me if I live in Oklahoma? It's the shirt. Here's the back of it. I have Muay Thai practice after I get offline here. I got to pick my daughter up and we're gonna go to the gym. Uh, Hockey brawls. I forgot to turn my ringer off. Hold on here. Sorry about that. Yeah. Oops. Uh, uh, John Wick. Yeah, I love that movie. I thought the first one was great. Let's see. Are you a Trump supporter? I'm not going to dignify that with an answer. OM. Is it cold in Vegas? No, not too bad. It's I want to say it's in the 50s right now. JT's in the house. I thought World War III was kicking off. Yeah, my ringer. So I have an alarm if it's somebody important, like my boss or my wife, because you can't hear it when I'm on a job site. Uh, we had some drama with my mods, but I think it's worked out now. I haven't talked to Nick in a while, in a couple of days, but hopefully we're all sorted out. I guess I should actually do some stuff. So JT, I was talking about, like, you know how they showed me that you were talking to Wolvie and he was bagging on my fighting, and I was saying, like, I wonder if he realizes that when we're sparring in the gym, we're just like touching each other, like it's not a representation of actual fighting. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, look at him. He's like, they're not. He's slow, and they're not even hardly hitting each other, and he doesn't keep his hands up. It's like we're literally practicing on each other. Like we're laughing. You know, we're basically playing tickle touch. Bleach fan, nice. You kind of look like you could play Cable from Marvel. I've been told that. I wouldn't mind getting for Halloween. I went as a Tenjin Uzui from Demon Slayer. Chuck Norris. It's my birthday. Can you please shout me out? We got Cajun Rage. Matt C. Jarhead in the house. You would kill in Hollywood, Bleach fan. Uh, hey, if someone calls me up and offers me a bunch of money, I'll just tell me where to go. I'll do it. Apparently, I could fill in his golem. That's what they told me. Hassan, what's up? Joel Del Borito. Yo, bro, how are you so lean? I'm cutting right now. I usually just eat super low calories and cardio. I've been maintaining the same weight class for like 10 years. So I don't think, it's because I compete at powerlifting. I try to stay right around 220 pounds. So it's a little easier for me to stay lean because I've had a lot of time to dial that in. I don't really do anything special with my diet except watch my calories. Mr. Gaines, what's up? Louis Glenn, bro, I love beans. Beans are delicious. Cocaine, back in the day, not anymore. Draven, is beans good for heart health? I don't. I know some people are sensitive to legumes, but I can't imagine they're bad for you. Draven, you already said that. If you repeat yourself 3 times, my mods are gonna give you a timeout. Just so you know. Are you asking for cocaine or what? What are we doing here? I'm just gonna do some quick stretching. I'm not gonna do my whole routine. Oh man, my balance sucks today. Wow. Oh, everything hurts. Ugh. I want to get those striations on your shoulders. Let's see if I can. It's all lighting. I don't really do bulking. I just kind of do like a slight caloric excess. It was Draven still asking if I'm on cocaine? Like, is he being serious? State on your YouTube picture. That would be Nevada, the high desert. What's up, Zyro? Let me see my YouTube picture. Yeah, that's the high desert of the what is it? What's the desert? The Mojave. Tip of the it's the end of the Mojave Desert. Did you like the song I sent? Oh, you're talking to JT. Is that a chicken nugget sticking out of your shorts? You're almost there, Zyro. Yeah. What is this, like the 10th or 11th video? You're almost there. Almost got a clever comment. Oh yeah, dude, cosplay. That's you know what? I'm gonna look into that. I was trying to figure out a new character. So my wife, I got her a Nier Automata. What's her name? With the white wig, we got the sword and everything. She's got the bustier, what do you call that? Super expensive dress. Got her everything, the leggings. It's a real sword too. We paid like $200 for it. She's got the wig. She's got everything. So what was I gonna go as? Well, if I dress up like Nines, I'm gonna look like Angus Young from AC/DC, like some weird schoolboy looking thing. So I can't go as that. Kylie Woodhouse, how much do you bench? Right around 400 right now. If everything hurts, you should spar. You're damn right. I'm not quitting. Everything always hurts, Bob. I don't know, man. You're probably right though. I probably need to do like a deload. Let's do some warm-ups, yeah. That's warm up. What's up, Brandon? Looney Tunes Fan 2000. Welcome. Ben Affleck. Hooah! You do have a channel? Well, let's check it out. Looney Tunes fan. I'm subscribing just because I love the Looney Tunes. Oh, hell yeah. Elvie boy, why for you shoot your pappy in the forehead with the squirrely rifle? Well, dang, pappy, them don't look like no black-eyed peas. Suffering succotash. Oh, Brumhilda, you're so lovely. Yes, I know it. I can't help it. Spear and magic helmet. Yes, and let me show you a sample. No Looney Tunes fans in here, huh? Strickland beating DDP. I sure hope so. It's almost to 4,000. Well, you just got my sub. Oh, the good old days when cartoons could offend everyone. Hell yeah. Yeah, I like it. I love it, man. I'm going to be showing my kids that. We love the old Looney Tunes. Before the, who was it that, was it the mid 70s when they switched over to the animators? You know, they kind of like the animation got shitty there. Maybe it was towards the 80s. But my two favorite Looney Tunes episodes are the Barber of Seville and the one where Bugs Bunny plays Broomhilda, the Shield Maiden, and Elmer Fudd plays the. It was like an opera. I forgot what that one was called. And then there was what was the one where it was Count Dracula and he kept saying abracadabra and he would turn into a bat and he gets smashed by one. Major, what's up? Abracapocus. Hausen Pfeffer. Shoot him, him, me, shoot me, damn it, pow. You're despicable. Foghorn Leghorn. I say, how do you like y'all squab? No. Yeah, what's up with those stinky britches? Yeah. I say, boy, pay attention. Look at me, boy. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Kids these days. Pay attention, boy. No. Yeah, of course I subscribed, Brandon. What do you think about semen retention? I think it's unfortunate. I'm a married man. So it just depends on what kind of mood she's in. Sometimes she's mad at me. And then I practice semen retention. It's usually not by choice. But now, if we're being serious, some people genuinely believe that it does make you more aggressive or whatever. I don't know. Powerlifting makes you stronger before a meet. Boxing, it makes you more focused. Uh, I don't. I've never seen any evidence of that, like any scientific evidence of it. Just anecdotal. But I don't. I believe in like, hey, get in where you fit in, my man. You know, it's all joking aside, it's super good for you. Like to spread your seed. It does a lot of good for the body. Uh, it's a weird thing to talk about, but I don't know why. We're all men here, right? uh, uh, if I had a wretch, I would put my channel here. Uh, Brandon Looney. Well, I'll show. You know, maybe I'll do you a favor. I'll put you on my community page. I mean, if you're making the effort to catalog the old episodes of Looney Tunes, and that's worth it to me. But I will say, it's a little odd to take someone's stream over and make it all about you. They sleep in a drawer. All right. One more warm up here. Gets the body warmed up. My tibia, you can walk on a treadmill backwards with weights. That would be your, what bone, what muscle is that? On the front of your shin bone? I forgot what the name of that muscle is. Gets the heart rate up there. Does busting make you weak? No. It's all good. Walking up a hill backwards, yeah. And then, really stretch that. Good for shin splints. So you can put a treadmill on incline, and then just grab like a dumbbell and walk backwards with your knees slightly bent the whole time. Or if you can balance a dumbbell on your toes, you can do curls with your feet. If I had one, I'd show you. I don't have any dumbbells. They're inside. My wife's got them. She's got them by the bed. Can I have a wretch? I don't know what that is. Knees over toes guy. Yes. Yeah, he's a good resource for that. But I think they're talking in regards to tibialis. Thank you. Yeah. I think they're talking about like kicking, you know what I mean? I mean, that'll, if you're under the age of 40, it'll make your bone density go up significantly. I'm not kicking hard, I'm just warming up. Are you the son or daughter? What's up, Georgie? Good night from Chechnya. Literally from Chechnya. Very sexy legs. Thanks, Mike. I got a leg taker finally. Everybody tells me I have chicken legs. Yeah. Let's see, 424. I didn't even get to work on what I wanted to work on. All right. I think I got it worked out. So before I was sliding into it, right? So I was doing more of a, I can turn it a little, point my heel towards the target, I get a little teep, bam! So my sparring partner last time, he kept grabbing my teeps, so I'm gonna sucker him. Mike Jones is a creeper. You must be on the West Coast. I'm in Nevada, Las Vegas. Back doesn't hit the back. Yeah, I'm training because I'm gonna go sparring at the gym here in about an hour. So I'm a little nervous, so I wanted to work a few things out. Never 5H Harlem. Are you one of those like online tough guys? Let's go to your channel and see what you got. No, you don't have anything. Back doesn't hit back. You're lucky, bro. Yeah, come visit me. You take a trip. You one of those guys? Fucking weirdos. Come visit me, bro. Just fucking come visit me. Like a grown ass man's gonna like try to find some random weirdo on YouTube. I like how he types "you're lucky" in all caps. Do you need a hug? Never 5H. You hug it up, bro. Did your dad around? Nobody told you they loved you. I love you. Okay. If nobody's told you they love you, I love you. It's all right, bro. You're in a safe space. Don't forget to tap that like button. Hell yeah. Subscribe too. I'm trying to get to 7,000. Never 5 Harlem. Back doesn't hit back. You're lucky. You're lucky. Why is it? It's just when you're hitting the bag. Like nobody. There's like no other sport where people would just randomly call you out. Like you'd be going for a pass and you catch a football and no one's gonna pop online and be like, "Yeah, let's see what happens when someone's defending you, bitch." You're shooting hoops by yourself in the driveway. There's no center. He's gonna slap that ball away. Like maybe you're playing chess. I don't know. Maybe that's bad. Magic the Gathering. Yeah. Those water cards. You're lucky. You're lucky. You don't have the elementals. Never 5 Harlem. I'm not that way. You take it in the ass. I don't even care. Tell it how it is. Damn. You got to write that in all caps, though. God bless YouTube. Never ending joy they bring me. You know what's funny is it brings out the low self-esteem in people. Like you could be lifting, right? And how dare you be proud of a PR? Maybe let's say you hit 315 for the first time. And you're like, oh, I want to share it with the internet. And like most people are like, good for you, bro. Hell yeah, keep working. But then that one guy that just like is stuck at like 285 for the last year, he's going to be like, if it doesn't fucking count, you got an arch in your bench. You suck. Damn. These reps don't count. I'm okay. Can I be here? I'm 9 years old. Aviation lover. You're my son's age. Hit the bag, brother. They're dumb. Yeah, no. I'm trying to have fun with it though. So anyway, so I think I got that. I don't know. Were you aviation or Kyle? Were you with me last night when I was training? I'm doing sparring here tonight, and I'm gonna sucker this guy. So a couple times I've teeped him, and he did this one thing where he hooked my foot and then put me in a clinch and then swept me and tossed me. And he did it to me a couple times, and we were laughing. I mean, it was all fun, but I want to get him back. So this is kind of what I had cooked up. I was gonna give him a little teep. But then give me the old double whammy. And then there's the move I taught my daughter was jazz hands, knee to the nuts. BXR, what's up? BXR edits. Aviation lover. You asked that twice. You are really a 9-year-old, huh? You're like, pay attention to me. Yeah, Buster, what's up? Yeah. Zyro, you're all right. You're all right. I got my eye on you, though. Zyro, I don't believe I've ever tried to look at your... You got anything on your channel? Cat, that's right, I have looked at yours. Well, I do like a good feline. Peel eggs, super easy. I like to steam my eggs, incidentally. Life hack. Totally off subject. If you use a steamer and steam them for 40 minutes, I know they'll be a little overdone, but the shells will just come right off. It's awesome. Well, let me see. First time watching. What is your favorite combo? I don't know if I have a favorite, but I'll like what like a. I mean, I have like, you know, I'm a big fan of like the teep, and then go right into the jab cross, and then like hook the body, and then take the leg out. Or sometimes what I'll do is like I'll check the kick, I'll check and then throw the teep in there. Or sometimes if they're really heavy on their front foot, I like to throw that little left tap to the it'll be on the inside of the leg. Just get them off balance. Little left tap and then bang, bang. or the bang, you know what I mean? What's another good one? Jazz hands, knee to the nuts. That's my heel. Like I'll sometimes do like a what do you call it? An axe kick. You just, like you're throwing teeth, right? Teeth. Sometimes you can come up high, just slap them across the face, or then you come low and then. But like another one I like to do is like come in and then chamber up. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite combo. It just depends on what my opponent gives me. I have a really mean left though. I like to lead with my left hook. Joe Rogan's sidekick. He kicks hard though. So my lead sidekick is not that great. But my power kick. So that would be that would really hurt. That would break some ribs. Do you plyometrics? I mostly do powerlifting. Um, Record or pro record. So I did points, fighting, taekwondo, which I think every kid did. And then when I joined the Marine Corps, I did smokers boxing. I was 4-1. And then I did kickboxing, and I think it was like 5-3. And then I took a long time off. And now I did straight boxing training the last 6 months with Paul Mayorkeen here in Vegas. He's a professional trainer. And now I'm doing just Muay Thai at One Kick's gym with One Kick Nick Blomgren. He's a K1 champion. And I'm not that great at Muay Thai. I'm really new to it. Like I did kickboxing, but it's way different. Well, not way different, but you know what I mean. There are some differences. So I'm still learning. Like I still have problems switching. They do a lot of switching to the left and right. So I'm a little weak on that. Yeah, so I put that unistrut up there, and it's running across 3 trusses, and it's got rubber springs, so it's designed to move. So if you see it shaking, it's designed to do that, but it makes me nervous. Now, the bag can slide back and forth. I have it locked in place because what was happening is I was hitting it so hard. Well, the bag needs to be, you see how it's kind of settled and sagging? I need to either get a new bag or redo the stuffing in it. It's a 160-pound bag. And it's just kind of like, I don't know. Then I have this Venom bag over here. That's a 100-pound bag, and this thing's really solid. I like to do like our punch drills, where you. This one's on rails, so if you want to get tricky with it. And then I got my. Oh, you know what? I got a few minutes left. Let's do that. Finally, I got my double end bag. I had to fix it. It was broken. And then I got my slip bag here. Bonk. It's filled with nuts and bolts. And I gotta get this stuff out of the way. But this, these are for it. But you can't slip with kickboxing because you'll get kneed in the face. So I got some toys. Let's see. What's your favorite food? If I had to pick a food, it would either be Japanese or Mexican. Aviation lover, they put you on timeout because you're spamming. Muay Thai, you can't slip either. Well, you kind of can. You can come off the center line. You got the center line there. You can, when you're punching, you're coming off the center line. Bam, But yeah, I mean, see, training boxing, I thought I would be really good at Muay Thai because I thought my boxing skills would carry over. But I've been getting my ass beat, and it's all footwork. It's all footwork and bad habits because boxing, I keep wanting to, this is my boxing stance. I keep wanting to come in and Well, you can't do that with Muay Thai because you get knee to the face. Well, rusty. Come on. I'll get my timing down. I'm a little rusty. I'll start fucking around with that again. I've had it up in the ceiling for months. I forgot I had it. Yeah, so here's my Muay Thai stance. So it's just real simple. Just boxing. The Muay Thai, it was harder for me to generate power. But I think I'm getting used to it. It's not perfect. I'm still pretty new at it, but it's getting there. The first time someone put me in a clinch, I was like, "What are you doing? Get off me!" He's like, "No, wrestle. Get your arms in there." And I'm like, "Oh." Can you come here? Aviation lover. Okay. Are you really a 9-year-old kid? Because here's the deal, man. You're being kind of annoying. My son's only a couple of years older than you, and he doesn't act like that. Bring your hands more and out. So far, looking good. Well, here, Nova ZQ. I'll give you a heavy back combo so you can get a better idea. I'm really heavy-handed, so I gotta work on kind of relaxing a little instead of trying to. I'll fuck with that later. I forgot I had that. Let's see, what time is it? 4:44. Yeah, I got time. I gotta pick my daughter from school, so. Boxing. Muay Thai. Trying to do that weight transfer. Yeah, so you can see I'm a little heavy. All right, guys, I got to take off. I have got to go get my daughter from school. Yeah, I wasn't turning my hips over on those very well. Well, so no, yeah, there is hooks to the body. They're throwing them. These are K1 fighters. Look up Nick Blomgren, one kick Nick. Type one kick Nick into Google, and it'll show you the owner of the gym. Yeah, F1 or K1 fighters. Fuck yeah, they throw hooks big time. I've been sparring twice a week, Josh. So, bip. All right. And on that note, there's always one asshole before I have to hang up. I love you guys. I will see you on the battlefield. Fucking douchebag.